This one is, man, Gentle Keith with Project Veritas and now the O'Keefe Media Group has dropped the biggest bombshell ever. Ever. Cash Patel was asked by John Kennedy if Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, or how did he die? Now, Cash Patel, the FBI director, said he hung himself. So he's trying to stick to the story that Epstein offed himself, which can't. In the cells they have in that jail, there's nothing to hang anything. No lights, no wallpaper, no lights, no pictures, no nothing. Not even a body, man. Not even, whatever. And it's the kind of jail where walls are set up to where there's no way in hell that someone can hang himself, No way. So it's getting like he made Alex Jones be the kill switch, because he's been in touch with Alex Jones about this bombshell, okay, this bombshell, and he said, I'm not suicidal. If anything happens to me, you know who did it. And shit, it's getting serious, man. It is. And Gentle Keith exposed. He exposed. And now he exposed Pfizer. Okay. And after doing that, the company he created let him go. And what it was about the money. Okay, there was members of the board of directors wanted access to the money. Investors trusted O'Keefe, and Gentle Keith kept that trust. But it was people on the inside that wanted access to the money. Okay? It's always been about money. All this has been, always will be, no more, no less. Big time, no bullshit there. So, now, supposedly he got Project Veritas back. Okay. Now, there's somebody at Veritas that wanted to control the whole organization, and they couldn't do it unless they removed Gentle Keith. He was the founder. He was the creator of Project Veritas. He trademarked the name. He owns the name. Still, even though they let him go, he still owns the name. He still owns the name of Veritas. It was trademarked. He owns the name. So the thing is, um, now the O'Keefe Media Group, the O'Keefe Media Group has been investigating because a survivor of Epstein just recently died. Recently died. Okay. Kash Patel is trying to hold on to the story and narrative that Epstein killed himself, which we all know he didn't do it. He was murdered. And we probably know who had it done. Bill and Hillary Clinton. Because we all know that Bill Clinton, for decades, had ties to this bullshit. He was good friends with Epstein, you know. And, you know, there's a lot of this, and anybody who's the who's who in the higher up in the elite area, they are just freaking the fuck out, man. Freaking the fuck out. And if the names are released, I tell you what. It's like this. If you try to prosecute Hillary Clinton, she will open up Pandora's box and take a lot of people with her. No serious. No serious. So if the names are out, because anybody in DC politics, in media, sports, music, Hollywood, you name it, they're gonna want a plea deal. Okay. Now you look at Sean Diddy Combs. He's looking at the same charges, man. That dude had like victims, and there were 2-3 people that died on his watch, including the mother of his kids. The thing is, you got to wonder who else is going to fall next. Who else is going to be the next to be how you say neutralized, right? Neutralized. At some point, you have to realize, like, really think here. That it's going to get worse along the way, like really, really worse along the way. Yeah. Insanely worse. I mean, insanely worse. You know, because not everybody who did survive they'll probably be bumped off down the line because they know too much. They know too much, you know. If you know too much, you become a liability. You become a problem. And It just that it's going to be insane, man. I mean, dude. Um, it's not going to get any better for anybody who survived Epstein's bullshit. But Gentle Keefe, I think WikiLeaks should be involved in it too, because there's a lot of stuff that Julian Assange and WikiLeaks have. They got enough dirt on the elites and shit, and if they wanted to, they could just drop it right there and expose it, and because if it happens, I'll tell you what, it would bring down the world, man. Because information, that kind of information, it could be worse and could be more dangerous than any weapon, man. Information can be more deadlier than any kind of gun, tank, whatever. Because information, dude, is scary enough. Because J. Edgar Hoover, he mastered it, man. He mastered it in having enough information to put down the most powerful president of any country, and like, dude, man, the kind of information that there is can even scare anybody in the upper echelon, and the kind of people would basically try to save their own ass by using their money and their influence, Well, what if the influence and money don't work? Because it's so damaging that not even their money or their influence would save their ass, That would be, because first goes the pride, then the fall, right? First goes the pride, then the fall. Okay, got a viewer. I mean, all this information. WikiLeaks has a kill switch of information that once released, boom. Elites scrambling like rats on a sinking ship. The information that General Keefe has about the Epstein shit, names. Once names are released, dude, holy shit, man. Holy shit. That's just an equivalent of what J. Edgar Hoover had and what WikiLeaks has. Again, that kind of information will scare anybody. Like, if the names are out and you see Bill and Hillary Clinton, holy shit, those two bastards are going to be wanting to take someone out who could probably bring them down. I mean, those two dumbasses have been in office since 2001. That was last year. I wasn't 2000 because that's when Al Gore and George W. Bush were running in 2000. And Obama, he's no longer president. He no longer has immunity now. Whatever he's done recently, hey, him and his can't say wife or husband or whatever it is, whoever he's married to, can also be brought down too, you know. Anybody who's the who's who of the elite and shit, if these names get out and released, tell you what, Pandora's box just got scorched. Got scorched, man. Pandora's box just got scorched, man. Got nuked. And Alex Jones became the kill switch for James O'Keefe. You know, I mean, here's a guy almost 20 years of doing what he's doing. He exposed the Acorn scandal. And look it up, the Acorn scandal. And who exposed it? It was James O'Keefe and Project Veritas, man. You know. It's just it's really at a good point here, man. Because look, whatever happens. You know. But this is the first time. I mean, you hear him in a cryptic video saying this. I mean, he ain't suicidal, but this one has him shaken to the core. This has him shaken to the core. Big time. And he admits it. I'm not suicidal, but this thing has been shaken to the core. Yeah. It has him so shaken to the core, like, man, I mean, this kind of information could have him bumped off, man, you know. And, like what happened to Sean Hastings, man. The guy that died in that car accident, alleged car accident, you know. You know, and because he worked on a story years ago that took down a general. Another one took down. He also did a story that took down General Petraeus, you know, and he did an email. He sent a text or email saying that he's going to go underground because he's working on a story that could really bring some people down. So, but out of nowhere, allegedly he was doing over 100 miles an hour. His car blew up. And when they found when the cops came, they lied how he died. And here's what's funny. Well, the reason why the engine is out of the car because he hit a tree. Does anybody know that if you went straight head onto a tree, the whole angel would cave in your lap? What, like, you in your lap? The engine would be sitting in your lap. Okay? But witnesses says the car exploded and it launched the engine and the transmission out like a fucking cannonball out of a cannon. Just, you know. But LAPD took his body and had it cremated. There was no autopsy. LAPD had his body cremated, and they have this car impounded, head away from prying eyes. But some tells me that the FBI wanted them to hide the car so they could destroy it, But when somebody learned that he was cremated, lawsuit, man, lawsuit, dude. So yeah. So yeah, it's getting insane, man. It's getting really insane, dude. Whistleblowers are just in danger, man. In danger. And yeah, it's getting like, dude, I mean, it's to the point that we have to look at things from within and from within and outside the box. Okay. So you have to really look from outside and inside the box at the same time. Bigger with the bigger picture and a broader brush, right? So you gotta think, right? Okay, well, the victim, the survivor, allegedly she was suicided. She died. She committed suicide, which actually she was murdered. Military. Black chopper. Military. Her dad said he doesn't believe that she took her own life. I mean, it's obvious that she was murdered. When they say, oh, they committed suicide, it's a code word meaning murdered. They committed suicide, which means they were murdered. And I think that we need to touch this in the Workable Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. I believe that I don't believe the woman was suicidal. I think that she was murdered because of what she knew. Because any kind of information can be dangerous, man. Again, information is more frightening than any weapon from any. I mean, information is more damaging than any atomic bomb, man. Because information, man. I tell you what, it could crush. Information can crush. Information can crush government, right? Information can crush someone's name, reputation. That shit. You gotta think about it like this, man. Look, it's just one thing after another. It's like, dude, information can kill. Information can get you suicided, right? Or neutralized. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Just let you guys know what's up. what's up, and follow the O'Keefe Media Group on Twitter or X, the O'Keefe Media Group, OMG. And also follow James O'Keefe on X, also on YouTube as well. Yeah, this is getting really serious, man. Like really fucking serious, dude. You know. No, but it's getting serious, man. If James O'Keefe made Alex Jones a kill switch, dude, shit, man, fucking A. This is insane, dude. Like, really fucking nuts, man. Like, really fucking nuts. Alright, guys, my name is Reverend Ordo, spelled REVANORDO. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. And I mean healthy and wise. Wise. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.